It's the Big Wakeup Call on AM 1280 WBIG. I'm Ryan Gatenby, and our next guest is appearing at Zanies tonight. 2 shows on Friday, 2 shows on Saturday. Tickets available at zanies.com, and we're going to talk with Andy Woodhull. Hi, Andy.
Hello. Hello. Good morning.
Good. How are you today?
I'm great.
Is this? Are you normally an early riser after a night of comedy?
No, not particularly. It's not too early right now, though.
No, we were going to call you at 6 something, but we thought we'd be nice. Although I thought we'd get a different kind of reaction.
Yeah, I appreciate you waiting.
So you've been at Zanies many times before. Has the vibe changed in as you're doing comedy over the years? You find people are more receptive, are more getting back into going out to see live shows again?
Yeah, I think like last night, Wednesday night, we had a great show at Zanies. They always have great shows there. It's one of the clubs that I started in. I lived here for 9 years in Chicago, and it's real nice to be back. I've been in LA for a while now, but I love coming back, and so it is a lot like there's kind of a warmer reception. There's people excited to come out and see the show because they haven't seen me in a while, and it's really great. I love it.
Well, so you need to update your bio because it says you live in Chicago. So I've been going all over Google Earth to try to find you, like walking around, and you're not there.
Yeah, I do need to update that bio. My brother's in charge of it. Maybe we should get him on the phone and let him know that website needs to be updated.
So, Andy, what are you talking about lately? If folks are coming out to Zanies tonight or this weekend?
Well, I'm always talking about myself, and what's been going on lately is I have a broken leg.
Oh no.
Yeah, I broke it. I was with my girlfriend's daughter and the puppy, and I stepped on a pine cone, and that's the whole story. I wish there was more to it, but that's how I broke my leg.
How big and rough was this pine cone?
Yeah, that's what I wonder. It was a very tough pine cone. Pine cone didn't even break, which is kind of insulting to me. I got taken out by a tree fetus.
But yeah, but as I know, with pets and with kids, you spend 90% of your time when you're walking with them trying not to step on them, and then you anticipate where they're going to go, so you adjust where you're stepping, and then I can see exactly how that would happen.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that you said that because most people just make fun of me because it happens. So I'm in a walking boot and crutches, and I was with my girlfriend at the mall, and we saw another guy that had the walking boot on, and so I thought, oh, this is a guy that I can talk to. We've had a shared experience. He knows what I'm going through. I know what he's going through. And I asked him, what happened to you? And he said, oh, I broke my leg training in the Marines. How about you? And I was just like, oh, yeah, same thing, just training in the Marines. Hooray, or whatever we say.
Well, it's interesting you brought that up because I was looking over your bio, and it claims you got beaten down in Boston, and that I assume that wasn't pine cone related.
No, yeah, this pine cone break was my 5th broken bone.
Wow, as a comedian.
I know. The broken jaw, I feel I didn't break. Another guy, like, he gets the credit for it. The guy that punched me in the face gets the full credit for that one. I just received it.
Now, is that typical for our Boston crowds? A lot more raucous or drunken than a Chicago crowd?
I've never even done comedy in Boston.
Oh.
I was there visiting a friend from college. This was in 2005, I think, and we were just playing video games with these guys we met at a bar, and we're beating them at Golden Tee, and they punched us.
Wow.
Ran out of the bar, and I got a broken jaw from it. My friend got a broken jaw, and when we were in the hospital, the doctor said that he had 5 broken jaws that night. So
wow.
So I don't know if the crowds are rowdy, but certainly the people are rowdy.
I would I had thought it was after a performance, and I didn't like that Tom Brady joke.
No, it wasn't. I don't know. I'm sure, like, maybe I said something smart that I don't remember, but that was that.
Now, and as a comedian, and obviously growing up with a sense of humor, have you found that that has been able to get you out of trouble, or does it get you into trouble more often?
I would say out of trouble more often than into trouble. I'm not rude. I'm not like a insult comedian. Don't come off my show thinking I'm gonna making fun of everybody. I mostly make fun of myself, and I think that's disarming if someone's coming at you or being aggressive. I would say it probably got me out of more things than into.
Now, what do you say to the critics who are going to claim you're going up on stage with a walking boot, A, to get sympathy, and B, just to create more material?
It's weird because there have been several people that say, "Oh, that's just part of the act, right?" Well, no. Let me take it off and show you how bruised and swollen my foot is.
It's like you got to show up for your comedy show with a doctor's note just to make sure you're on the level playing field.
Yeah, no kidding. And also, it's like a 50-minute to an hour-long performance, and I talk about the walking boot for maybe 5 to 10 minutes.
Right.
So it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous to me when people say that. It's so uncomfortable. It's difficult to stand for that long. I sit down, and then to get off stage, and when people are like, "That's not even real, is it?" It's ridiculous. It makes me laugh a lot.
Dude, we got to go see this guy. He does an hour on a broken ankle. It's incredible, man. Stream of consciousness rant on broken bones.
Yeah.
We're talking with Andy Woodhull. He's at Zanies tonight at 8 o'clock. Friday, 2 shows, 8 and 9:45. Saturday, 7:30 and 9:45. I'd imagine that second show Friday gets people a little more lubricated.
Yeah, that's the reason that Steve Martin said he quit comedy. That's the famous thing.
That's right.
Second show Friday. Yeah. But it always is fun, and I've never had any experiences at Zanies in St. Charles of people being too wild and drunk, and I feel we get some pretty classic crowds out here.
I think so. I've only been involved in one incident, and it was isolated. I don't think it had anything to do with the comedian on stage, but it did start. I think it started with the drunken guy next to him goading the other guy into heckling.
Oh yeah, but also I'm on Vicodin, so I'm going to be pretty easygoing.
Tickets are available at zanies.com. You can find out more about how's your website. Does it still claim you live in Chicago?
Oh yeah, I think it does.
All right. Well, Andy will immediately update that, and you can go to andywoodhull.com. Andy, great to talk with you this morning. I hope you feel better post Vicodin, and thanks for being on the show today.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
The Big Wake-Up Call.
Feels weird for us to be talking about this.
Good weird?
That's not actually a phrase.
AM 1280 WBIG.